What's going on, everybody? It's Rick from Garden with Barchuckin. Today, I'm finally getting a chance to plant out some garlic. I'm going to quick bring you over to the stove, show you the varieties that I have, and then I'll go ahead, get you out in the garden, show you how I'm laying it out, and get them in the ground. Okay, so here they are. A couple are hard necks, a couple are soft necks. This one's a soft neck variety. Silverwhite. Yeah, Georgian Crystal. This is a hard neck variety. Chesnok red, purple stripe hard neck variety, and then early Italian soft neck. So first, the early Italian soft neck. All I'm doing is stripping. I'm pushing my fingernail up the side a little, and then getting it so I can pull back. And then the garlic should separate. We want to try to keep the paper wrapper intact as much as possible. So one thing to pay attention to when you're picking and choosing your garlic to plant, you want to try to go for the larger cloves, because then you'll get larger. If you plant something tiny like this, you're going to get a smaller garlic bulb out of it. So out of those three, I definitely want to go with this bigger one. The thing is, as you're picking them, and the way that they grow, the most inner ones are going to be your smaller, and then the outer cloves typically are going to be your larger cloves. So I'm definitely going to plant all the large ones, and then kind of start sprinkling in the ones that are a little smaller, and then any things that's real tiny, I'm just going to end up eating. This is the hard neck, Georgian Crystal. So what differs the hard neck from the soft neck is you have this middle shoot, the stem. This produces a scape, and inside is essentially hollow, so all the cloves go around this center. Once I can finally get one off, these tend to be much larger than the soft neck cloves. Holy cow. You see, like, these guys are monsters. Let me see if I can find a big. So this is a big soft neck, and it's the size of a small clove from a hard neck. But with that, you can see that one only produced 5. Now this one feels like there's a few more, and these are a little smaller, but I'm okay with that, so I get to try out the variety, Yeah, so there's a smaller one, but still, that would be a good size for soft neck. So 2 bulbs is basically 12 cloves of this variety. So I seen somebody try this, so I figure I'll bring you guys along, see if this works. You just go ahead and you strike down on that hard neck. It should pop this stem through and make it easier to get the clove out. Look at that. Let me bring it back over. So that knocked that center right out. Wow, this variety has a bunch of cloves. Now, I don't like the way that this one is, so this is not getting planted. And I'll show you. So yeah, it's got some either kind of mold or something on it, so that's going into the compost bucket. That's why it's good to inspect your garlic or your seeds when you get them, so that you don't accidentally either put seeds that aren't going to work in, or potentially put a problem into the garden. So I'm going to use my Hori Hori for measuring the space. I'm looking for about 6 inches between each row. So all I'm doing is I'm putting where 6 inches would be, and then pushing the nail down into the growing medium. Okay, so now come 6 inches this way, push that in. So now I have my center line. I plan on actually doing something in this first little bit. So now I gotta be careful, because in the middle here we got the little cross braces. Okay, and now I'm going to just continue that right on down the row. So first up is the hardneck. I'm also going for about a 6-inch spacing between. Oops. And I don't want to forget, I got some castings. So I'll throw a little bit of castings down, plant it, come out 6 inches, throw some more castings down. Oh, and the flat side always goes down, the pointy tip always goes up. Push that one down a little bit. So now that everybody's planted, I'm just going to backfill that row. I have it marked with what it is. And then I'm going to keep going. So the way I'm going to have it set up is hard neck, soft neck, hard neck. I got all the garlic planted. I have the hard neck, soft neck, hard neck. I got the leaves right here. I'm going to mulch it tomorrow. With that sun dipping down, it is getting cold right now. I will quick water these in. I'm going to add a little fish emulsion to it, so hopefully it can give them a better head start for the growing season. We have some days going to be in the mid 40s to low 50s coming up, so they may start to grow. So I just want to make sure that they have a little nutrients, and then they can go dormant for the winter and then start growing well in the spring, and then in the summer we have a nice harvest. The leaves have been added. I also put the galvanized rolled steel cage. I do have squirrels, and they are a pain in the butt, and they will dig up everything. So I did have leaves from when I did the final cleanup, and then I used some of those leaves from the bag there. So I still have some more that I can add to these other beds. Well, thanks for coming along, checking out the video. Everybody have a great day.